Okay, it's the end of February, beginning of March 2019, and the Sacramento real estate market has taken a really interesting twist and turn here that I think most of us, myself included, wasn't quite expecting. Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor, and this is a monthly market video update I do every single month. I don't know, I've been doing it for almost 10 years now with videos on YouTube and stuff. Don't go back and watch those old videos, they're really bad. So check out the most recent ones though. And this is your monthly market update for the end of February, beginning of March 2019. And in this video, we're going to get into some stuff that I just love about real estate, the reason why I think real estate is so interesting and fascinating, all right? So first, we're going to hit on the stats. And the stats, basically, they're kind of telling a bit of a misleading story as to what's kind of actively going on right now. So let's throw up the stats. These are for January. You got to remember the end of the year and the beginning of a year are always very odd statistically in real estate, especially if you're looking at month over month. You don't really want to pay much attention to month over month stats at the end and the beginning of a year because they're so skewed by that calendar ending of the date and the holidays and Christmas and everything and the weather and all that. It's very odd, weird, skewed markets. You want to look at more year over year, especially at those times of the year. All right, so here we go. All right, January 2019. New listings coming on the market, that jumped up a ton compared to last month. Of course, people aren't putting their house on the market in December, but they do start putting their house on the market in January, a little bit more, at least compared to December. But looking at year over year, there's actually 14% less new homes coming on the market, okay? So this time last year, we had more new houses coming on the market, all right? However, our active listing inventory, just about 2,100, so 2,095. That's down from this time last month, but it's up quite a bit from this time last year. So overall, right now, we have more homes on the market than we had this time last year, okay? But let's keep going. The pending sales, pendings shot up a ton. If you're looking at December to January, of course, there's going to be more homes going into escrow in January than there are in December, as well as more into escrow this year than there were last year. So that's an interesting fact. We got more going into escrow now than we did at this time last year. All right, let's move down to the closings. Really pretty poor showing for January. 894. That's, common. January is usually not that great of a month. That's down a lot from December. That's really normal. Usually January is less closings than December. However, if you look at year over year, man, we've dropped about 20% on our closings, okay? So you're probably like I'm thinking, looking, whoa, there's a little bit more inventory. The closings are down. This is kind of a slow, really slog going on here. We've been in this slower market for a few months. Man, it's not looking too great. Looking like it's going to be kind of a slower year here. The inventory, months worth of inventory is up. Median price has really been kind of sagging for a bit. Okay, but look at that pending again. Pendings are up compared to this time last year. All right? So the stats, the data we just went over, we just talked about, we just looked at, it's giving an indication that, man, this is kind of going to be a bit of a slow February, March, April. Ooh, it's going to be a tough time for sellers. There's not a lot of sales going on, inventory. Okay, this is what's fascinating with real estate and just with a market and everything that I love about Sacramento real estate. The market is always changing and evolving and adapting. And these stats that we're looking at, it's looking back and it's giving us a story of what we've just incurred and gone through, and it's telling us what has happened. But it's not really giving us an answer as to what's going on right now or in the future. Right now, this is how I would describe the market. Most listings, and this is a very blanket statement, but I'm just giving it to you. Most listings that came on the market either in January or before that, they kind of have this like, ew, PU, they're stinky, they've got like a negative connotation with them. They're just sort of sitting. People aren't that interested in them. However, the fascinating thing, pretty much right near the beginning of February, this market just started to change. And it changed with more buyers, way more buyers out there on the market. And most properties that have come on in February and, beginning, middle, end of February, they're having a ton of showings. Some of them are having multiple offers, and some of them are starting to sell at and above list price again. So did we just see that in the numbers? No way, we did not see that in the numbers, but that is what's going on actively in the market right now. It's fascinating. So it's gonna take a little while before what's currently happening starts showing up in the stats. So for February, we might see a little bit more signs of that and a little bit of a transition and a change, but I think by the time, so that's gonna be February stats next month, by the time we see March and April stats, I think it's gonna start showing what's happening today, which is there are more buyers than there are homes out there right now, and the new ones that are coming on, they're getting a lot of action, a lot of attention, and getting sold quickly again. It's a big change from what we've been experiencing the last 6 months. So that's what's going on. I'm really excited. It's an exciting time in Sacramento real estate. Feel free to give me a call or a text or an email if you're thinking about getting into the market. Got some strategies for buyers, can show you the best way to position and angle yourself in kind of this changing and adapting market. As well as if you're thinking about selling your home this year for whatever reason, I would love to come see your property, meet with you, hear about why it is that you're needing to maybe sell or move or something, what happened in your life, and then get down into how I can really help you come up with the right strategy for your house and your situation, and we can have great success for you. So hope everyone's having a wonderful month. I look forward to talking to you soon, and clear skies. And also, if you like this video, feel free to give me a good little thumbs up. And if you're interested in checking out more videos like this with Sacramento Real Estate, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Do lots of videos just talking about Sacramento in general, and then also hitting in on a lot of really good neighborhoods within the Sacramento real estate market as well. And then just talking about tips, strategies for both buyers and sellers.